Welcome to America Who Died Today. Here, we remember the stars who left their mark on show business and culture. Don't forget to watch the videos till the end to catch all the interesting facts about their lives and careers, and leave your comments. We value your thoughts. Let's celebrate those who may be gone but will always remain in our hearts. James Earl Jones, born January 17, 1931, in Arkabutla, Mississippi, became an iconic figure in American cinema, theater, and television, widely celebrated for his distinctive basso profundo voice and his work across various media that reshaped the role of black actors in Hollywood. Despite battling a severe childhood stutter, Jones overcame this challenge with the help of poetry and a supportive teacher, going on to win multiple prestigious awards, including the EGOT, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, and Tony, placing him among a rare echelon of artists. His early life was marked by the challenges of rural Michigan, where he was raised by his grandparents after his father, Robert Earl Jones, left the family. His journey through stuttering and silence shaped a quiet determination in him, ultimately catalyzed by encouragement to read poetry aloud, a therapeutic exercise that broke his years of muteness. After high school, he attended the University of Michigan, where he initially majored in pre-medicine but later pivoted to drama, a decision that laid the foundation for his prolific career. Following military service as a first lieutenant during the Korean War, Jones pursued acting full-time, starting with the American Theater Wing and working as a janitor to support himself. His break came with his Broadway debut in Sunrise at Campobello in 1957, followed by a series of roles that displayed his talent for Shakespearean characters such as Othello, Hamlet, and King Lear. In the 1960s, Jones became a prominent figure in New York's Shakespeare in the Park, honing his craft with powerful performances that would define his stage career. Jones achieved a significant breakthrough with his portrayal of boxer Jack Jefferson in The Great White Hope, 1968, earning him a Tony Award for Best Actor in a Play. He reprised this role in the 1970 film adaptation, garnering Academy Award and Golden Globe nominations, and further cementing his place in Hollywood. His extensive theater work also included celebrated performances in Fences, Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, Driving Miss Daisy, and You Can't Take It With You, culminating in a Lifetime Achievement Tony Award in 2017. In film, Jones made his mark early with a supporting role in Dr. Strangelove, 1964, and achieved global fame as the voice of Darth Vader in Star Wars, a role that would make him one of the most recognized voices in cinema history. His other memorable roles span genres, including Conan the Barbarian, 1982, Field of Dreams, 1989, The Hunt for Red October, 1990, and his beloved portrayal of Mufasa in The Lion King, 1994. Jones also enjoyed a successful television career, winning Primetime Emmy Awards for Heat Wave, 1990, and Gabriel's Fire, 1991, and making appearances in influential series like Roots, Jesus of Nazareth, Picket Fences, and Everwood. Known for both his powerful screen presence and his resonant voice, Jones brought depth to each character he portrayed, inspiring generations of actors. Throughout his life, Jones was recognized with numerous honors, including the National Medal of Arts, the Kennedy Center Honor, and the Screen Actors Guild Life Achievement Award, all testaments to his contributions to the arts. His legacy endures as an actor who broke barriers and gave voice to some of the most enduring characters in cinematic and theatrical history. Toby Keith Koval, July 8, 1961 to February 5, 2024, was a multi-talented American country music singer, songwriter, record producer, actor, and businessman whose contributions to country music spanned 3 decades. Known for his powerful voice, patriotic themes, and a distinct blend of humor and grit, Keith became an icon of American country music with an indelible mark on the genre. Keith's musical journey began with his 1993 debut single, Should Have Been a Cowboy, which topped the charts and cemented his place in the music world. The song's success was phenomenal, leading to a platinum-certified debut album and launching a series of hit singles throughout the decade. By the release of his 1999 album, How Do You Like Me Now? Keith had solidified his reputation with the title track, which became the #1 country song of 2000. This success was a precursor to a string of platinum-certified albums, each producing #1 singles and resonating strongly with audiences nationwide. During the early 2000s, Keith embraced the entrepreneurial side of the industry, founding his own label, Show Dog Nashville, in 2005, which later evolved into Show Dog Universal Music. This move allowed him creative control and business independence, a rarity for artists at the time. Around the same period, he ventured into acting, starring in the 2006 film Broken Bridges and co-starring with comedian Rodney Carrington in the 2008 film Beer for My Horses, based on his popular duet with Willie Nelson. His film appearances were well received, showcasing his charisma and broadening his fan base. In total, Toby Keith released 19 studio albums, along with 2 Christmas albums and 5 compilation albums, achieving worldwide sales of over 40 million. With 61 singles charted on Billboard's Hot Country Songs, including 20 #1 hits and an additional 22 top 10 hits, Keith's career was nothing short of prolific. His enduring popularity and impact earned him 7 Grammy nominations and numerous awards. In 2021, he was honored with the National Medal of Arts by then-President Donald Trump, further recognizing his cultural contributions. Keith's life story began in Clinton, Oklahoma, where he was born to Carolyn Joan and Hubert K. Koval Jr. His formative years were spent in Moore, Oklahoma, a suburb of Oklahoma City, but his early interest in music was sparked at his grandmother's supper club in Fort Smith, Arkansas. This establishment, which hosted a variety of musicians, ignited his fascination with performing. Keith's childhood experiences at the supper club and his first guitar at age 8 set him on the path to a musical career. Although he initially worked in the oil industry, even playing semi-professional football, music always drew him back. His Easy Money Band began performing in local bars and honky-tonks in Oklahoma and Texas, laying the groundwork for his eventual move to Nashville. Keith's rise in Nashville wasn't easy. He buskied along Music Row before being signed by Mercury Records. His debut single success marked the beginning of a lucrative and groundbreaking career. His subsequent albums, including Boomtown, 1994, and Blue Moon, 1996, further demonstrated his range and ability to capture the country music ethos. His success with Dream Walkin', 1997, and Greatest Hits Volume 1, 1998, only increased his popularity. A turning point came in 1999 when he joined DreamWorks Records, releasing the immensely successful Asterisk How Do You Like Me Now? Asterisk, which featured hits that appealed to both traditional country audiences and a broader pop audience. The post-9/11 landscape deeply affected Keith, inspiring one of his most patriotic and controversial songs, Asterisk, courtesy of the Red, White and Blue, The Angry American. Asterisk. This anthem resonated with a large audience, especially those with strong patriotic sentiments, and highlighted his deep respect for his late father, an Army veteran. Albums like Unleashed, 2002, and Shockin' Y'all, 2003, were filled with hits that reflected his uniquely American perspective. His collaboration with Willie Nelson on Beer for My Horses became an enduring hit, reaching new heights on the charts. After founding Show Dog Nashville, Keith continued to release music that highlighted his creative evolution. His later albums, including White Trash with Money and Big Dog Daddy, showed a musician unafraid of experimenting while staying true to his roots. As a businessman, Keith expanded his brand with ventures like the I Love This bar and grill restaurant chain, inspired by his song, and entered into charitable work through the Toby Keith Foundation, which aids children with cancer. Keith's contributions were finally recognized with his induction into the Country Music Hall of Fame in 2024, hours after his passing. His death on February 5, 2024, from stomach cancer, marked the end of a vibrant and impactful career. Through his music, business ventures, and philanthropy, Toby Keith's legacy lives on, capturing the spirit and resilience of American country music for generations to come. Kris Kristofferson was a profoundly influential figure in American country music, with a career that extended far beyond the traditional boundaries of the genre. Known for his deep, often introspective lyrics, Kristofferson helped pioneer the outlaw country movement, a genre that veered away from Nashville's polished sound and embraced a raw, heartfelt style. Songs like Me and Bobby McGee, For the Good Times, and Sunday Mornin', Comin' Down showcased his lyrical genius and earned him immense respect as a songwriter. These tracks became classics through other artists, cementing his role as one of country music's foremost storytellers. Kristofferson's influence on American music continued with his 1985 induction into the supergroup The Highwaymen, alongside Johnny Cash, Willie Nelson, and Waylon Jennings, a collaboration that produced enduring hits like Highwayman. Kristofferson's career was marked by significant achievements, including 12 songs on the American Billboard Hot Country Songs charts, with 2 #1 singles, Why Me and Highwayman. He received numerous honors, such as induction into the Country Music Hall of Fame in 2004 and a Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award in 2014. His 3 Grammy Awards from 13 nominations underscored the impact of his music on the industry. Alongside his musical success, Kristofferson pursued a career in acting, with notable roles in films like Cisco Pike, 1972, and A Star is Born, 1976, for which he won a Golden Globe Award for Best Actor. Despite setbacks following the critical failure of Heaven's Gate, 1980, he went on to star in notable films such as Stagecoach, 1986, and The Blade Trilogy, 1998 to 2004, showcasing his versatility as an actor. Born in Brownsville, Texas, on June 22, 1936, Kristofferson's early life was shaped by his family's military background, particularly his father, a U.S. Air Force officer. Encouraged to pursue a military career, Kristofferson experienced a varied upbringing, which eventually led to his studies at Pomona College in California. Known for his academic brilliance, he graduated summa cum laude in literature and was elected to Phi Beta Kappa. He even received an honorary doctorate in fine arts from his alma mater in 1973. A Rhodes Scholar, Kristofferson studied English literature at Merton College, Oxford, where he continued his musical interests and wrote songs. During this period, he also explored the possibility of a music career under the stage name Kris Kristofferson, but this early endeavor proved unsuccessful. After earning a Bachelor's of Philosophy in English Literature, Kristofferson returned to the United States and, under family pressure, joined the U.S. Army. His military service included training as a helicopter pilot and a stint with the 8th Infantry Division in Germany. However, he ultimately left the Army to pursue his songwriting career, a decision that led to a rift with his family. Kristofferson's legacy is one of resilience, creativity, and passion for both music and life. He passed away on September 28, 2024, at his home in Maui, leaving behind a monumental legacy that continues to inspire generations of musicians and fans. His life and work reflect a spirit that challenged convention, pushed boundaries, and spoke authentically to the human experience. Willie Mays, known as one of the most iconic figures in baseball, had a career spanning 23 years that shaped Major League Baseball, MLB, history. Born on May 6, 1931, in Westfield, Alabama, Mays grew up in an athletic family, with his father, Cat Mays, as an inspiration in baseball and his mother, Annie Satterwhite, excelling in basketball and track. His early exposure to baseball came from his father, who allowed young Mays to accompany him to games and sit on the bench with his team, where he honed his passion and skills for the sport. Willie was affectionately called Buck by family and close friends, and he looked up to baseball greats like Joe DiMaggio and Ted Williams. Mays's career began in the Negro Leagues with the Birmingham Black Barons in 1948, making him part of an era where many talented black athletes were yet to join the MLB. His remarkable athleticism and skill caught the attention of MLB scouts, and after finishing high school, he signed with the New York Giants in 1950. Mays quickly proved his talent, securing the Rookie of the Year title in 1951, with 20 home runs that helped the Giants clinch a pennant. Mays's debut year with the Giants set the stage for a legacy filled with breathtaking achievements, including the famous over-the-shoulder catch in Game 1 of the 1954 World Series, a feat that remains one of baseball's most iconic moments. Throughout the 1950s, Mays was a versatile, five-tool player, demonstrating excellence in hitting, fielding, base running, throwing, and overall game intelligence. He was instrumental in redefining speed as an offensive weapon, leading the National League in stolen bases and showcasing his remarkable agility. Mays led the league in home runs multiple times, and in 1954 he won the National League MVP award after achieving a .345 batting average and leading the Giants to their last World Series championship before the team's relocation to San Francisco. After the Giants moved, Mays continued to dominate, winning another MVP award in 1965 and guiding the team to the 1962 World Series. During his career, Mays set numerous records, including becoming the first player to hit 30 home runs and steal 30 bases in a single season. His combination of power and speed was unprecedented at the time, establishing benchmarks for future generations of athletes. Additionally, Mays's defensive prowess was unmatched. He won 12 consecutive Gold Glove awards, a record for outfielders, and set major league records for putouts as an outfielder and games played as a center fielder. Mays's service in the U.S. Army during the Korean War briefly interrupted his baseball career in 1952. Stationed at Fort Eustis, Virginia, he continued playing baseball within the military and even refined his iconic basket catch, a technique he learned from a fellow serviceman. Returning to the MLB after his discharge in 1954, he continued to build on his success, achieving a remarkable 41 home runs that same year and solidifying his place as one of the game's greats. In 1972, Mays returned to New York as a player for the Mets, where he concluded his career with an appearance in the 1973 World Series. He then worked as a coach for the Mets and later returned to the Giants as a special assistant, where he remained influential in the baseball community. Earning a spot in the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1979, Mays was celebrated for his 24 All-Star appearances, his ranking among the top in home runs, and his enduring impact on the sport. In 2015, he was honored with the Presidential Medal of Freedom, recognizing not only his contributions to baseball but also his role in shaping American sports culture. Willie Mays's legacy in baseball is characterized by his unique combination of athletic prowess, dedication, and passion for the game. His records and achievements continue to be a testament to his greatness, inspiring generations of players and fans alike. Thank you for watching this video. May the memory of these outstanding people continue to inspire us all. We cannot change the course of time, but we can keep in mind their contribution and significance. If this video has affected you or you want to know more, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and leave a comment. Let's continue to share their stories and keep the memory of them together. See you soon, and remember that those we love never leave without a trace.